forecasters and Florida officials sent dire warnings imploring residents on the path of the storm to evacuate and escape Irma's wrath. If you have been ordered to evacuate, leave now. Not tonight, not in an hour, now, Scott said Friday night. Staying in homes could subject residents to storm surge as high as 12 feet, the governor added. This is as real as it gets, nowhere in the Florida Keys will be safe, you still have time to evacuate, it tweeted. It appears Miami will avoid a direct hit but will still get pounded by strong winds, storm surge and heavy rains. Irma's center will move near the north coast of Cuba on Saturday, near the Florida Keys on Sunday morning, and near the southwest coast of Florida on Sunday afternoon, the National Weather Service said. The Red Cross said as many as 26 million people could be exposed to destructive winds and torrential rain just in the Dominican Republic, Haiti, and Cuba. It said 1.2 million people have been battered by the storm. Of the 24 deaths blamed on Irma, 9 were in unspecified French territories, 1 on Barbuda, 1 at the British Overseas Territory of Angola, 2 in Dutch-administered St. Martin, 4 in the British Virgin Islands, 4 on the U.S. Virgin Islands, and 3 in Puerto Rico. Hurricane warnings are in effect for parts of central Cuba, and the southeastern, central and northwestern Bahamas. Hurricane warnings also are in effect from Sebastian Inlet on the east coast, southward around the Florida Peninsula to Anna Maria Island on the Panhandle. The warning includes the Keys, Lake Okeechobee, and Florida Bay. Irma brought heavy rain and powerful winds to the low-lying Turks and Caicos Islands. The capital island of Grand Turk suffered quite a bit of damage, including to part of a hospital's roof, Governor John Freeman told CNN. It's not a question of whether Florida is going to be impacted, it's a question of how bad Florida is going to be impacted, Federal Emergency Management Agency Administrator Brock Long said. Though the Corps has the most power, Irma is huge. Its winds of at least tropical storm force cover 70,000 square miles, larger than the area of Florida, 65,000 square miles. South Carolina Governor Henry McMaster issued a mandatory evacuation for Saturday for some barrier islands, while Georgia Governor Nathan Deal expanded the state of emergency to include a total of 94 counties. The Caribbean islands pummeled by Irma are assessing the damage. Shredded buildings, battered cars and streets submerged in water are a common sight. Anguilla, Barbuda, St. Martin and St. Bart's are under a hurricane warning for Hurricane Jose, which could pass close to those islands Saturday. The government called for voluntary evacuations from Barbuda, Brown said.